Hi, I'm Cedric of ourthings.com. Today we are testing the Samsung H6350 LED TV. This is the successor to our top-rated mid-range LED from last year, the F6300. Let's do a quick overview of the design before looking at the picture quality. The main difference compared to last year is the frame around the screen, which has about half the size. It has the same stand, which does wobble a little bit when you touch the TV, although this is pretty common. The stand swivels about 20 degrees from each side. The TV is quite thin, although not too thin to affect the backlight uniformity, which we're going to get to later in the video. The inputs are located at the back, except for some USBs and HDMIs on the side. In a dark room, it performs really well. The blacks don't get any better than this for an LED without full array local dimming, which costs more than double. When turning on a few lights, it is still pretty good. You almost see no reflections besides the direct ones. We measured a reflection of 1.8%, which is very low for a semi-gloss screen. The TV can get very bright, with a maximum brightness of 329 candela per square meter. This is currently the highest we have ever recorded, almost 4 times more than plasma TVs. This means even with a room full of windows, you'll have no problem seeing the picture. As for the motion blur, it is also good. Due to the backlight strobing, you can see a triple picture for fast-moving videos. This is actually a good thing even if it sounds bad. If we compare this to an LED without it, you will see that the backlight strobing helps clarifying the picture. These pictures were taken using a pursuit camera, so they actually represent what you are seeing if your eyes are following the moving object. So for the motion blur, it doesn't really get any better than this for an LED. The input lag is average low. You won't notice it in video games. To get this number, you really need to set the input type to PC. Otherwise, you're going to get a really high input lag. We get asked a lot how to do this on a Samsung TV, so let me show you real quick. First, select your input, press your Tools button on your remote, edit name, and then PC. This should bring down the input lag by half. Now, the first main downside, the viewing angle. At about 22 degrees, the picture loses saturation and becomes whitish. Of course, you can still see the picture at an angle more than that, but it doesn't have the same colors. The backlight uniformity is surprisingly good. This was one of Samsung TV's common problems in the past because they tried to have the thinnest TVs. On ours, there was no backlight bleeding whatsoever. This of course depends on your actual unit though. Unfortunately, when you have a gray screen, you can see some darker spots. This is pretty common to all TVs and can't really be seen on normal video. The H6350 also has a smart TV interface with apps. It has been simplified quite a bit since last year. Like all smart TVs though, it feels a little bit laggy sometimes. We will do a complete look at the new Samsung Smart TV interface in another video. Overall, it is a really good TV. If it is within your price range, you should definitely go for it. The only exception is if you need a really wide viewing angle, then go for the LG LB6300 instead. However, you will have to compromise a bit on the picture quality, especially in a dark room, because its blacks are more gray. If you like our reviews, please support us by purchasing your TV via our affiliate links on our website. This helps us review more TVs. The link to our full review is in the description of this video, where you can find our complete test suite, compare this TV to others, and even see the price history of popular stores.